Nam Fung Road Woodland is located on Mount Nicholson. It is the only feng shui woodland on Hong Kong Island. The woodland was classified as a Site of Special Scientific Interest, SSSI, in 1993. Size of the site is about 4 hectares, and it has the greatest plant species richness among all feng shui woodland in Hong Kong according to AFCD. The woodland is a mature secondary forest. Be trees of more than 20 meters in height, or large vine, which is an indicator of mature forest, can be found in here. Theoretically, it is an ideal habitat for many birds and is a fund of natural resources. However, our group discovered that the bird species diversity is not as high as we expected after the field trip. What is the reason of that? As you can hear, there are a lot of noises in the woodland. For example, the cars and children in a school nearby. Since noises in nearby area makes it difficult to hear sounds of approaching predators, birds have to maintain vigilant constantly and resulted in the increase in stress level. Therefore, they do not prefer staying here. Another possible reason explaining the low bird species diversity is habitat fragmentation. As the highway passes through the woodland and created moorage, birds or other organisms are exposed to threats like noise disturbance and predators. Some birds also seek a specific territory size for breeding. In a fragmented habitat, patch size may not be large enough for different species of birds, especially those requiring core habitat to inhabit. Introduced species is also impacting the diversity and abundance of bird species. In the woodland, it is observed that there are quite a number of introduced tree species, such as Lophoosman conferchus and Acacia confusa. Actually, really a lot of them. Introduced species may replace some native vegetation which is important to bird for food, shelter and nesting. Introduced tree species may also introduce other harmful species, like red imported fire ant to habitat, threatening ground-nested birds. Threats to the bird species diversity in the Nam Fung Road woodland have been identified. We are going to provide more detailed interpretation of the threats and also suggestions to the conservation action.